After having a silent protagonist in GTA 3 and a tough-talking mobster in Vice City,
this is my operation. Mine!
Rockstar Games gave us Carl Johnson in San Andreas.
That's my homie, CJ!
A character whose personality balances vulnerability with humor and whose voice lines remain some of the most quotable in all of gaming.
Unlike you, I ain't never ate from a trash can.
Oh, trash can, bitch.
Hey, welcome back to Games on Display. It's me, Snow, and these are 10 memorable Carl Johnson lines that GTA fans can still quote to this day.
We ain't got now.
Well, what you gonna do if the ballers roll through? Throw shoes at them?
Alright, starting off at number 10 is a line you've likely heard during gameplay. While in combat, CJ will often talk trash.
Come on, fight then!
And specifically when he aims his weapon at someone, this line stands out.
It's my constitutional right, bitch.
But honestly, what makes it more memorable here in this clip is who the line is directed at. An innocent old woman.
You cool now, huh?
Coming in at number 9 is a line that you'll hear whenever CJ jumps or falls from a decent height. Falling while playing a game can be frustrating, but at least when CJ does it, he makes it entertaining with this memorable voice line.
I hate gravity!
At number 8, if you've played San Andreas, you'll remember the optional but unforgettable Zero missions. In the cutscene for the first Zero mission, you'll recall this quote from CJ where he's trying to guess why someone named Berkley wants revenge against Zero.
Oh, I know. You knocked his bitch.
No. It's a funny assumption that CJ makes, especially since the real reason is that Zero beat Berkley in a science fair competition.
And they say gangbangers is petty and small-minded.
At number 7, we've got a line where CJ's smart mouth is on display during a heated family moment. In this cutscene, CJ's brother and sister are arguing about who she's dating.
I can see who I want to see.
And when she fires a shot at CJ and his brother, CJ has a smart-ass response back.
Oh, and I guess you two would know what a hooker look like, huh?
You say it like it's a bad thing.
Shut up, Carl.
It's a voice line that really shows off CJ's humorous personality, which we'll continue to see more of.
Don't say a word, Carl. Just follow your sister before you see another dead sibling.
At number 6, we've got a memorable line from the mission chain where CJ teams up with Woozie to plan a heist. To keep things secretive, CJ holds meetings in a janitor's closet.
You gotta have a secret place to plan like this. That's just how it's done.
But as the planning progresses, meetings become less of a secret as more and more people show up.
It seems impossible to keep a secret around here.
And it's clear CJ's finally had it when he delivers this line.
Hey, speak up! We can't hear you back here!
I appreciate your input, but please, off.
And the way he delivers this line feels like reading one of those passive-aggressive work emails you might receive. And the way this guy laughs repeating CJ's line makes the overall exchange really memorable.
What'd he say?
He said, off. Come on, let's get out of here.
At number 5, we've got one of the most bizarre and hilarious lines from CJ. During a conversation with Woozie, CJ shares a story from his childhood about a time when he went swimming.
When I was a kid, swimming off the Santa Maria, I once got a condom stuck to my face.
It's such an out-of-pocket story with a comedic ending that catches the player off guard.
Hard like that stays with you for life. Believe that.
For number 4, we've got one of CJ's sharpest and funniest one-liners. During a phone call, an unknown caller wants to see if CJ can drive a monster truck. This conversation prompts CJ to respond with the following sarcastic line.
Now first we need to see what you're made of.
What it look like I'm made of? Pudding?
And then the caller's comeback to CJ's sarcasm adds to the humor and makes this exchange an unforgettable one.
Pudding?
No, anger and hate, and that's what I like about you.
At number 3, we return to that cutscene from earlier with Woozie, who, spoiler alert, is blind. But what makes Woozie's character so comical is how he tries to keep his blindness a secret.
You lost? Need a hand?
No. I was just, getting the feel of the place.
And when Woozie finally shares his disability with CJ, it leads to one of CJ's funniest and most memorable group of voice lines and exchanges with another character.
I have a confession to make. I'm blind.
No one last thing. You do know that I'm black, right? And not Chinese.
And while I think all the interactions between CJ and Woozie are memorable, this one especially stands out for its humor and comedic timing.
Blind, Carl, not stupid.
Now at number 2, we have one of CJ's most iconic lines. This following line is delivered early in the game and sets the tone for the story of GTA San Andreas.
Grove Street, home. At least it was before I
everything up.
It captures CJ's mix of regret and determination. It shows his guilt over the past, but also hints at his desire to make things right for his family and his hood.
My family, the homies is here.
We were always here, fool.
Yeah, but now I'm back, and I know what I've been missing.
You still a buster to me.
Yeah, okay, thanks, homie.
For me, it's a moment in the game that serves as the cornerstone for the beginning of CJ's journey.
The Johnson brothers is rolling again.
And finally, at number 1, it's the voice line everyone can quote, and it's been memed endlessly, so even if you've never played GTA San Andreas, you probably know this line.
Oh, here we go again.
It's a line that's instantly recognizable, and it's so popular that CJ's voice actor, Young Melee, will sometimes say it in public.
Oh,
Yeah, so
here we go again.
Recently, the streamer Kai Cenat was on a call with Young Melee, and of course, asked him to say the line live on stream.
Oh, here we go again.
It's by far the most memorable and quotable Carl Johnson voice line, and it's often the line we think of when we think of GTA San Andreas.
Here we go again.
Alright, now before we wrap things up, I've got some extras that I couldn't fit into the list of 10. For this voice line, CJ's homie Big Smoke is about to go into a meeting and tell CJ to wait outside, but to come in and support if he hears shooting.
Come in here blasting, alright?
And while waiting, CJ's romantic side pops out and he drops this line.
Hey, baby. Want company?
Next, we've got CJ showing some pride in his marksmanship during a mission with Caesar after doing some precise sniping.
Man, my bussin' was tight.
And lastly, another memorable voice line from CJ comes after intimidating a handicapped man who's so terrified by the sight of CJ that he collapses.
Damn, that f***ed up.
Now, for obvious reasons, I wouldn't quote this one, but it is a memorable line and moment in the game. Now, before you go, don't forget to let me know your favorite CJ quotes from this video or quotes from the game that I might have missed.
You sweet.
Oh, here we go again.
Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time here at Games on Display.
Too low down. It's going crazy.